I got to work with the biggest celebrities in the world and the biggest brands in the world, and I still felt like a failure. And here's why. It just kind of fucking dawned on me. It didn't happen the way that I thought it was supposed to happen. So I spent all this fucking time feeling like a fucking fraud, because even though I got to do what I set out to do, it didn't happen the way that I thought it should, because I was comparing myself to everyone else that was in the game that got to do what I did in the way that they got there. So I was like, okay, they got there like this, they did this, they had an agent, they had management, they had all this stuff. And so therefore, if I don't have that stuff, then I never really made it. And I'm like realizing that I fucking made it to my destination. And I still was like, I wonder when the bus is gonna pick me up, right? Because the way that I traveled, the way that I got there didn't look like somebody else's. And I disqualified myself, and I felt like a fucking phony. The fact that, and here's the thing, and I don't mean to like toot my own horn or name drop or anything like, but just to kind of give you perspective. I sat on set with Johnny Depp and told him what he should say in a scene. I was sitting with the writers, the director, and him, and I was shooting on the film that he was on, and I was designated to shoot with him for an hour a day for 4 days. And so I was pretty close with everyone in the vicinity, and he came on, he was talking with the writer and director and didn't know what to say, and he's a very polite person, so if you're in the vicinity as he's talking to a group of people, he'll include you. And so he looks at me, he's like, I don't fucking know. And I just told him, I said, dude, you should say this, it'd be hilarious. And he was like, oh, that's so good. And he went and did what I said. Mind you, fucking, I don't know, maybe like 5 years before, I was literally fucking dreaming of working with this guy. Actually, 3 years prior, I said that I was gonna shoot with him, and I didn't know when or how, but I wrote it on Facebook, and 3 years later it happened. Opportunities like that's just the tip of the iceberg on the shit that I've got to do in my career. And I was still disqualifying myself, like, I'm just a phony, like I just didn't. And it was all because I was comparing myself to everyone else's fucking journey. Look, man, don't do that shit. You know, save yourself, take my advice, save yourself the fucking headache and accept your success, and just let go of the outcome of how it's gonna happen, and just know that it will.